confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my loves. Before we get into the message that the divine placed on my heart to share with the beautiful soul who is tuning in, I want to share with you a message I got during meditation concerning this solar eclipse, this new moon in Gemini. As you know, working with the moons and the cycles and astrology and the planets and the earth, there are deeper meanings. As we know, what happens in the astral world is a part of us, and it will affect us because separation is an illusion. And the things that are going on in the world is really going to map out your life. And the things that are going on in the astral planes currently is really going to map out your life. A shift is happening. Doors and portals are opening for you to shift your reality, for you to step into your power, for you to step into your authentic self and your undeniable truth. Your authenticity will look different than mine, your friends, your parents, a lover. But the commonness and the undisputed truth is that we are all authentic and unique in some way. Gemini is the planet of communication. Gemini is here to show you the pathway to achieving that. Gemini is going to show you that your heart's desires are very much real and tangible. Gemini is here to show you there is a greater side to life if you choose it. In this solar eclipse and new moon in Gemini, and honestly, from here on out of you making a subconscious and conscious decision to connect with your truth, to connect with all of you, to discover yourself. You are making a decision to unlock your truth. That prosperity is your birthright. It's not something you have to earn.
And salutations, my moon children. It's Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I'm here to talk about this solar eclipse and new moon in Gemini. So in the beginning of this video, I talked about a lot, and that was actually a channeled message that I got straight from the divine during meditation. How I'm going to look at this solar eclipse and this new moon in Gemini is going to be centered around you and what that means to you on a personal level. The thing that I really want to talk about is something that the divine put on my heart and said, no matter what goes on in this solar eclipse and this new moon in Gemini, it's here to really have you take a look at how you see prosperity, how you define prosperity, and what is prosperity to you. You know, we know on a collective and an individual level, it's all about authenticity in our lives right now. It's all about defining that. It's all about connecting with who you are at your core. And it's so important to know prosperity, because let me give you a hint. Prosperity is your birthright. Prosperity is who you are in physical form. So what is prosperity? What is that to you? Okay, what does that mean to me? So naturally, I wanted to try to wrap it up, and I found the most perfect definition of prosperity and the energy that I'm picking up on, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So it says prosperity, a successful, flourishing, or thriving condition, especially in financial respect, good fortune. So when I see prosperity, I look at it as far as money. I look at it as far as a state of being. Prosperity to me is harmony. Prosperity to me is flow. A lot of us, or just in general, all the circumstances that we've been thrown as a collective throughout COVID, throughout 2020, 2019, everything is getting you to shift to this moment right here. We know that Gemini is the planet of communication. We know, you ever heard someone say that Geminis are two-faced? Like there's two sides to Gemini. To me, that is light and dark. To me, that's balance. That's divine harmony. So I feel like all of the things were happening in your life is getting you to the state of what you define as balance, as what you define as prosperity, because for everybody that's going to look different. But no matter what prosperity is, it's meant to feel good. It's meant to help you to flourish. Why do you think we do shadow work? Why do we think, we process our trauma? We go through these steps of healing, personal development, spirituality, connecting with your higher self on a deeper level, is to get you to your true state. Prosperity is your birthright. It is who you are. So when you come into that mindset, when you come into this flow, this is what unlocks doors. This is what shifts your reality. This is what helps you take these quantum jumps that are available right now. Like all of this is happening to get you to shift to your true nature. Y'all might have to hear my nephew in the background. He is so mad that I would not let him come in right now. He's knocking on my door doing the most. Oh my God, like he's one with so much personality. It's mind-boggling to me. But yeah, this is why you do the work. This is why you take the action steps that you're being guided. This is why everyone has this notion or this deeper understanding of wanting to connect to yourself. Because prosperity is your birthright. In every book, in every story, you have moments that don't feel good. You have moments that take you up a wall, okay? But that is not all that the story is about. And I feel like what this new moon in Gemini is showing you a pathway. It's showing you, hey, you can stay in this one way of being. You can stay in the shadows of fear, or you can step in to the truth of who you are, of your desires, of your authentic self. You can honor yourself. You can step into prosperity. You're being shown that there is another way, another path. That prosperity, in the way that you define that, at its highest caliber, is available for you. This solar eclipse, and honestly, everything leading up to this point, is showing you that you do have a choice. Even when you think that you don't have a choice, that you do. This solar eclipse in Gemini is here to show you the truth. That the past can only hold you back if you allow it. I remember a beautiful queen told me, said something during one of her Instagram snap stories, that's the same thing. Anyways, she said something that ascension is a choice. And for a long time, I didn't quite believe that, but it truly is. Ascension is a choice. What does ascension mean? It means to rise. It means to evolve. It means to grow. As your birthright, that is your choice. And Gemini is here to show you a path that is of your highest good, a path that is beautiful, a path that feels good. And this can show up in any area of your life, in every area of your life. It's here to show you that your past can only hold you back if you allow it. The fear can only hold you back if you allow it. Everything is a choice. You know, it is a choice. So Gemini is here to actually show you the truth that there is something better out there for you. That prosperity is your birthright. It is yours. And it is up to you to choose to activate it. How do you activate it? How do you choose prosperity? How do you choose balance? How do you choose harmony? By your actions. Choosing what you give your attention to. Everything is energy. What are you going to give your energy to? Are you going to keep looking at past failures, past mistakes, past way of beings? Or are you going to step into the present and find the beauty? Create the beauty. Create what it is that you want to experience. Are you going to wait for happiness or are you going to create happiness? Gemini and this solar eclipse is here to show you your power, the truth of that maybe you've been sleeping on, but it's here to show you the truth that prosperity is your birthright. Choose it. You have to choose it. And then you embody it. You choose it by aligning to your truth. You choose it by aligning to your authentic self. Meaning certain habits, certain relationships, certain beliefs, certain cycles and patterns that maybe you found yourself in all the time. It's time to move away. It's time to go away from that. Like I said, those are moments, okay? That's not the whole story, but sometimes we can get in patterns, we can get in ways, and we can make it the whole story. It wasn't originally made to be your whole story. It's a part of it, but it's not the whole story, okay? So we know that we are selling into a new beginning. All right, Gemini is like, here go the path, you know, let me open it up for you. Okay, I feel like this is really a time to connect with your deeper self, your higher self, to really go within, because we know that Gemini is the planet of communication, and we know that, you know, Mercury is in retrograde, which is also the planet of communication. I've come to love Mercury, okay, and especially why it's in retrograde, because it helps you look at things in the past or patterns. Mercury in retrograde will bring up a lot of things, people from your past. You know, it asks you to go deeper within to see how you communicate, you know, to take a pause, to, you know, articulate yourself, gather yourself. It's going to have you go deeper and ask yourself these questions. And not only that, whatever comes out of the woodworks with, you know, in this Mercury retrograde, whether it's people, whether it's past situations, whether it's, you know, old patterns and things that are coming up, or anxiety, whatever is coming up, it's coming up so it can be released. It's coming up so, you know, you can acknowledge like, oh, wow, you know, I remember a point in time in my life that used to throw me way off, you know. It's coming to show you that you're no longer in that pattern. I love Mercury in retrograde because it stirs up, like the way the spirit just gave it to me right now is, it's, you know, don't get angry or disappointed or fear Mercury retrograde, because what Mercury retrograde oh my God, what Mercury retrograde does is, you know, like, let's say we at Starbucks, we got a coffee, honey, we got a caramel latte, something going on. And you know, when a cup has been sitting and all of the good stuff goes to the bottom of the cup, when you drink, you really can't taste it. So what Mercury retrograde does, it stirs up that stuff at the bottom of the cup. Okay? But in this case, whatever's coming up, it's coming up so you can take a look at it, you know? But Mercury comes to stir things up. It comes to, you know, bring up things that keep you from embodying your truest state, which is prosperity. This Mercury retrograde anyway, you know? This one is nothing to fear. My personal opinion, it's nothing to fear, this Mercury retrograde, because it's actually helping you. You know, it's shaking your cup up. It's getting things to flow. It's, you know what I'm saying? You got to mix, and I feel like Mercury retrograde is doing that. So we are going to grab our oracle, and I just want to pull an oracle from my Moonology deck. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Void of Course of Moon on the bottom of the deck. Can y'all guys see that? Nothing will come of this situation. So ultimately, the solar eclipse is showing you that, like, just leave the past where the past is. Don't allow the past to hold you back. It's the past for a reason. You left that relationship for a reason. You left that mindset for a reason, so you can come into this newer one. There's no need to look at the past. All right, that's what I'm feeling. So let's just see, Spirit, what do you want the beautiful soul to know that is watching? Oh, we already got something. Okay, we got meditate and contemplate. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Did I say that right? So we got right here, we have, what's this? Meditate and contemplate. So I know this, oh, this is new moon in Pisces. I thought this was Gemini, but no, meditate and contemplate. So I really feel like this is going to help us. When you meditate, okay, it connects you with your truest self. It connects you to your authentic self, your higher self. It aligns you. It brings you into balance. And why is that so important? Because right now in this time period, we are all making important decisions, okay? When it comes to your career, a lot of career shifts are going on right now. A lot of perspective shifts are going on right now, you know, so you can really embody that energy, so you can really know, like, hey, prosperity is my birthright. And again, defining that prosperity, that could be in a relationship. You got to meditate, you got to contemplate and ask yourself what it is that you desire to feel when it comes into a relationship, what it is that you want to manifest. Listen, honey. So with this meditate and contemplate card, this is all about facing your fears, okay? Take a look, face your fears. Like I said, the past does not have to hold you back anymore, only if you allow it to hold you back. Why do you need to face your fears? Because they can be potentially holding you back. Another way, when I look at meditate and contemplate right here, okay, when I look at meditate and contemplate right here, this is all about facing your fears, but not just facing your fear, love muffins, but facing those fears that keep you from your truth. Like, hey, I am an amazing person. Hey, I am worthy of my heart's desires. Hey, I'm capable of, you know, doing what I desire. I'm capable of doing what I want. I'm capable of honoring my truth. I can live my truth. I don't need to hide who I am. I can have what I desire because prosperity is my birthright. It's about meditating and contemplating, where have you been selling yourself short? Where have you settled and just accepted the breadcrumbs of life? Or and when I say the breadcrumbs of life, where have you played yourself? Where have you downsized yourself? Where have you where did you do that? Where have you talked yourself out of happiness? Where have you talked yourself out of opportunities? Looking at those things, taking a look at those things, meditating and contemplating on those things. Because the truth is, you're worthy. The truth is, you can do whatever you put your fucking mind to. That's the truth. The truth is, you are an amazing, incredible individual. The truth is, you don't have to hide for no fucking body. You are worthy. You are wonderful and beautifully made, period. So it's time to embody that. Because when you embody that, what can you not do? What can you not face? So this is what this energy is ushering into you. The truth of who you are, the truth of your power. The truth of maybe you were just settling and now you're not going to settle anymore. The truth is, you're in this new beginning. You can do it. You can move cross country. You can open that art gallery. You can step into a place of power and helping individuals. You can turn on your light. No more dimming your light. No more playing small. This is what this energy is about. You don't have to do that anymore. You can choose. You have a choice. That is your birthright. Okay? You get to choose how you to respond to everything that shows up. Say, like, even if you can't, control everything. You can't. That's the truth. It's okay. You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond. You can control to find the beauty in everything. You can control that. So this is what this, Pisces is saying. Hey, take a look. Go beyond these limitations. And at the same time, start with this balanced spirituality and practicality, whatever, you start to dream of, or not even dream of. Yeah, we can just use that word because I can't find another word to use. But whatever it is that you're dreaming of, whatever it is that you're desiring, okay, that is authentic to you, with this spirituality, you create it in the spirit realm, okay? And with practicality, you actually take the action steps. What does that look like for you? My favorite example, when it comes to, just say, okay, boom, here we go. If you desire to get fit, what do you naturally do? You have to take the action steps. The practicality of this part would actually be going to sign up to a gym, start jogging, start running. Let's just say if you want to move to another state, take another job or career in another state. What do? You apply to that career in that state. You start to look at different places in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to open your business, you start to research. If you want to expand yourself in some form, you take a course, you start to, research, look, deepening that curiosity. Okay? This is what it is about balancing. Wow. And these cards are old, honey. These cards are shuffled. I'm just seeing that the full moon in Pisces and the new moon in Pisces. Okay. I didn't even catch that. Yeah, but balance spirituality and practicality. And I love this. I love this card too, because when you look at this card on a deeper level, it talks about how you are in a dream state, okay? And, you know, in a romantic dream state, okay, romanticizing your life. But yet you haven't fully taken those steps yet. You know, it's not, what's the word? It's not solidified, I don't know. Basically solid. It's not solid yet. So you're not stuck. You don't have to stay in a story or a reality that you don't desire to stay in. How you move yourself into something that's more solid, how you bring that into reality is by taking steps, listening to your intuition. Like the example I gave about the gym, or the example I gave about, you know, desiring to learn a new skill. You want to, you know, open up a business. You start to research. You start taking actual steps. You want a healthy relationship. Leave that one that's not healthy alone, you know. Love on yourself, okay? Start to plant those seeds. Start visualizing what healthy love looks like and feels like to you. You want to live your truth. Embody that within yourself. Start being honest with yourself about things that are working and things that are not. And watch how you just automatically just flow. You know, those are some of the action steps that you're being asked to take right now. So this is what this energy is really going to help you embody and help you do. Yeah, what? Chariot, honey. Forward movement here. Forward movement is what it's about right now. Working together. And I love how the Chariot, it's kind of like 3 women and 2 horses. 5, action. You know? So, what else does Spirit want us to know about this solar eclipse? What else do we need to know? What else does the beautiful soul that is tuning into this need to know right now at this very moment? How is this going to show up and bring change into their lives? How is this going to help them in this new beginning? You gotta own it. I just heard that for somebody. You just gotta own it. You just gotta stop overthinking, get out of your head and just own it. Okay? Just put the pedal to the metal. Damn that past, and just, you know, damn these limitations. You just got to do it. So let's see what else. What messages does this solar eclipse have for us? What messages does new moon in Gemini have for us? The beautiful souls that are tuned in. What would you like them to know? 5 of Wands. I like this. I like this. You know, some people look at the 5 of Wands, it's like turmoil and stuff, but I don't look at the 5 of Wands like that, you know? Not Tori. I see the 5 of Wands. Can you guys see that? My camera be doing too much. But when I see the 5 of Wands, okay, honey, this is like a battle. It's time to go to bat for what it is that you desire. It's time to go to bat for yourself. Let's take it right there. When I look at the 5 of Wands, that's what I see. If you want it, go get it. If you want emotional freedom, go get it. What are you willing to do for it? You know? If you want financial freedom, what are you willing to unbox yourself from? If you want love in a person, got my pocketbook on my mind. But anyways, if you desire to experience unconditional love in another person that you have already experienced in yourself, what are you willing to do for it? Are you willing to fight for it? Are you willing to fight for your shit? You know? Just kick the camera, honey. And we know before anything manifests in the physical, it first starts in the spirit realm. So it's time to start showing up as your highest self. It's time to, I got a saying right there. No more excuses, honey. It's time to lay those excuses to rest. When I see the Five of Wands, I see a fight for victory, because next we know the Five of Wands. What's next? The Six of Wands. Success, victory. But before you get to that victory, it's about, are you willing to go to war for yourself? Are you willing to do whatever it takes when it comes to your well-being, your happiness? You know? Are you willing to put the cookies down? Are you willing to switch the perspective in how you see yourself and know that you are worthy and that you are amazing and that you can have and do whatever you put your mind to? Are you willing to stop seeing yourself as small and helpless? Are you willing to stand in your power? Are you willing to leave the woe is me and victim mindset behind? Because I'm telling you, you know, that's one thing, you know, like I don't like the victim mindset. I don't, you know, we've all been there, and we all occasionally dip down in there sometimes. But let me tell you something, honey. One thing about a victim, it takes your power away. I've never heard about any successful victims. They usually talk about a victim as deceased or at the lower spectrum. I've heard a survivor. I've heard an overcomer, a conqueror. Now, those words, it's delicious. I love words like that. So maybe it's time for you to start seeing yourself in that notion. That whatever happened in your life in the past, yeah, right here, the devil card, whatever this was for you, you know, whatever this was, you overcame it. It didn't take you out. And whatever this was, you know, I was talking to a beautiful soul. And, you know, one thing about evolving or connecting with yourself on a deeper level, you know, I call them stuck people. I took a notion and realized, you know, just how much, until you choose, here we go, point blank period, until you choose, you will find yourself in a cycle. You will find, until you choose to do something different, until you choose to face your elephant in the room, okay? It's me and my spiritual mom was talking about. If you're watching, I love you. You know, we were talking about, you know, I asked her, I was like, how have you been, Mom? You know, what you been up to? She was like, you know what, baby? I've been taking a look at the pink elephants in the room, okay? I've been taking a look at these big ass elephants in the room that has just been collecting and just getting bigger and bigger because we choose not to address them. But addressing these pink elephants in the room with this devil card right here, this is how you come into prosperity. Addressing the patterns, addressing codependency, because let me tell you something, codependency is a little tricky little fucker, okay? You know, we look at codependency just about, you know, relationships and stuff, but codependency is way beyond that, okay? It's way beyond a romantic little situation here. Ugh, let me tell you. Codependency is addictions of all sorts and all kind, okay? This devil card, you see this? Sometimes this can be being addicted to having a victim mindset. This could be addicted to sadness, fear, complacency, you know, overnight, because spirit is putting something on my heart, and I'm trying to get it out. It's a sense of like dopamine, you know. Certain times we engage in certain activities that we know we shouldn't be doing, but we're looking for that high, we're looking for that hit, you know, that easy access. And the truth is, until you face those pink elephants in the room, there's no other way around it. How you choose to face whatever you have to face, the pink elephants in a room, now that's completely up to you. But in order to get to your prosperity, it's about, you know, taking a look at this. Yeah. You know? And kind of what I was saying when I was talking to this beautiful soul, I realized, you know, I've seen in working with energy and feeling energy and just helping beautiful souls overcome it. Like, I don't know who needs to know this, because it's not everybody, but I feel this, like sometimes we can be so afraid of our potential, of our greatness, that we will revert back to the past. We can be so afraid of change and, you know, abandonment, that we will cling to the very thing that is harming us. Whatever you give your attention to is what will manifest in your life. So Gemini is here to show you, you know, Gemini got two sides, honey, and it's here to show you. It's here to show you the bright, and it's here to show you the not so bright. And how you deal with it is up to you. Oh, the Hierophant came in. Wow. The Three of Wands, your goals. And the Four of Wands, having victory. Okay, we got the Hierophant right here. And I don't know, like what's really sticking out to me in this card is all the eyes, you know, all the eyes. This looks like your intuition. This looks like, you know, higher learning, higher knowledge. So this is about seeking that. This is what this solar eclipse is asking you to do. Is to seek higher knowledge, seek higher learning. Because this is how you're going to have success right here with this Three of Wands. It's a domino effect. It's about indulging, you know, and being about things that are of your good. That's going to uplift, you know, yourself. That's of your well-being. Indulge in those things. Become obsessed with those things. You get what I'm saying? And eventually, repetition is the mother skill. You light one candle, you keep lighting, eventually you're going to get there. And where are you headed? To success and victory with this Four of Wands right here. It looks like almost like a little present, like a little gift from the universe. That's what you're going to do. That's where you're headed. That's what you're going to get. But you know, it's time to become obsessed with your well-being. It's time to romanticize, you know, your dreams. It's time to romanticize and you know, and think about and reflect on things that uplift you, things that are of a higher vibration, things that align you, that bring you into balance. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God. You know why? Because look, the Ace of Cups. Yes. When you do that, this is what's going to manifest in your life. Alignment. Because I'm drawn to all the fruit on the table, all the chakra colors. Look at that. The High Priestess. Can you guys see that? I'm sorry. The High Priestess right here. Oh my God, guys. Look. The Empress. It's going to what? Put you in your mother effing power. This is all about your femininity, male or female. It's about connecting with your femininity right now, because in the midst of sorting and clearing and understanding your emotions or how you feel, when you start paying attention to how you feel, when you allow yourself to go to those places, you get clear. You get clarity. And where there is clarity, there is truth. Okay? OMG, guys. I go to pick up the Empress, and look what card is underneath. Death. This is how you bring about your transformation. Through your emotions, through allowing yourself to fear. Not fear. Through allowing yourself to feel. Sorting through the fear. What have you deemed unrealistic to you? For everybody, you know what that is. This solar eclipse is going to help you realize that it is tangible and real to you, and it's a part of your plan, and it's actually going to show you the path and the steps of how to disconnect from that, how to lay that version to you of you to rest, so you can really sail, sail on this new beginning. Because a lot of you, you're already in this new beginning. But maybe you need to throw some shit off the boat, chug a couple of boxes, you didn't, you thought you needed it, but you realize you didn't, so you can just sail freely. Off into the sunset. It sounds so cheesy and so cliche, but you have to know with dealing with Pisces, it can make the unimaginable, or the unimaginable imaginable. It can make it true. And that's why you can play with this energy. You get to mold this energy. You get to set and say what happens and how it flows. So what do you want to do? How do you see yourself? Visualize your highest self and then show up as them. I know we've heard that quote so much, but listen, start researching, watching, embodying, with you, your authentic self. But you know what you gravitate towards. You know what tickles your fancy. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't, it's about... So sorry, guys. Itching. It's about going on a discovery to figure that out. I want to talk about this High Priestess right here. I love how this card... shows the High Priestess, because this is what it truly is. Most people will be like, no, you shouldn't stick your hand in a hole that you can't see. You don't know what you're grabbing for, but you know what? This is what it's all about. You're not going to know every step. We're coming into a place of, trusting your intuition, really becoming best friends with your intuition. You need logic and you need mystic. And to me, the intuition is all about mystics. The mystic realm. That's one of the things for me. I'm a person that naturally flows from her femininity, from that high priestess, that mystic realm. But one of the things that I have 2020 taught me, and I've been integrating that and bringing my whole self into that divine balance, is tapping into that masculinity, that logic, that intuitive, going after my passions, being assertive, tapping into that, because it's in all of us, and you in different, in different scenarios, you got to put on different hats. And I feel like right now it's all about embodying that mystic realm. You don't know how this new beginning is going to really unfold, and I feel like it's not meant to know. But what you do need to know is that you just need to trust the call in your heart. Stick your hand in that hole right here. No, you can't see what's in there. Most people wouldn't do it, but you're trusting that divine light. Don't judge my nail. Let's do this one. You're trusting that divine light right there. This candle, that's that inner knowing, that source, that's the divine talking to you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. That's honestly what I'm getting, guys. And my camera is about to die on us, so it's probably yeah. And when you do that, my love, what you don't know, you might not know exactly what's inside of that hole or what you're reaching for, but what the divine can promise you, no matter where your hand lands. So my mic just died on me, but like I was saying before my camera died, you might not know what you're reaching for, but the promise from Spirit for you, willing to address whatever it is you needed to address or continue to address these things, is no matter what you put your hand on, it's going to be of your authentic self. You know why? Because you are making a subconscious decision, which is having conscious effects. There we go. Conscious effects from you embracing your authentic self. So no matter what you grab in that little high priestess little hole in the unknown of the universe, it's going to be of your highest good. That Spirit is promising you. You're going to love it, okay? So one of the things I do want to talk about really quick is this Ace of Cups. I love the way that this author words the Ace of Cups in this book, and I want to read it to you because this is what you're getting. This is your birthright, okay, as prosperity. And it says the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the idea of love and emotion. It represents loving energy at its core. The pure water before it has not been swayed or manipulated. The cup overflows and fruits are ripe with abundance below. This card bears a positive vitality and is a welcomed omen. In the context of romantic relationships, this card can be seen as a beautiful new beginning. And I feel like there's a beautiful new beginning with yourself, because the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself, because you set the tone for your life. You really do. I'll even talk about something really quick, and I feel even when it comes to your relationship with the divine, whatever name you would like to identify or place on it, that higher source within yourself. Truthfully, if I'm truthfully honest with you guys, I could never wrap my mind around unconditional love in anything. And can I tell you that my truth, even with God, until I came into that unconditional love of myself, and until I started to love myself, I could open up to just how much I'm adored, how much I'm loved by the divine, by other people, by my love muffins, by my intimate connections. And I'm talking about friends, because we all know, y'all see me swoop the hair and ain't no hair back there. That's how you know I'm used to having Pocahontas song. But anyways, that's what's going to prepare me. That's what is preparing me to even receive that kind of love in a romantic sense, because we all know Tori has not been in a romantic relationship since I made a subconscious and conscious decision to love myself, you know? So that's going to completely look different and new. Not the pearls was messed up. So that's going to look completely different and new. But in order to even open up to unconditional love and just how much you're accepted and just how much you're worthy and all of the deliciousness, you first have to embody that love within yourself. And if you don't know what that love looks like, it's completely fine. But just even saying out loud in your mind, you know, I want to know unconditional love on a deeper level. I want to define that. I want to experience that. And when I did that thing, I realized that I am unconditional love in physical form. Separation is an illusion. You are the divine in physical form. Everything is connected. And when you realize that, life gets interesting, okay? You start really playing and showing up in your life. You remove judgment of wrong and right. And you start, I don't even know why we're going here, but whatever, spirit, you know, you start to realize it's not about wrong or right. It's about, what do you desire to experience right now in this lifetime? That's what it's about. I'll give an example of what I mean. Even when it comes to my spiritual practices, the spiritual tools, because I feel like your spiritual journey is about self-discovery and really getting to who you are on a core level, you know, but my spiritual tools, it's not that Christianity was wrong, but I desired to experience something different. It's just all about what it is that you desire to experience and identifying that, what it is that you want to experience. What it is that you want to experience when it comes to yourself and your evolution and your growth. What tools do you want to use? You know, what it is that you want to experience when it comes to your romantic relationships, your friendships and business. Asking yourself these questions. It's not about right or wrong. Remove right or wrong. Remove judgment, not discernment, okay? Because those are two different things, but judgment, because judgment keeps you separated from the truth that everything is connected and that prosperity is your birthright. So, I ask you in this new moon in Gemini to plant seeds. Ask yourself what it is that you desire to experience and plant those seeds. Start to plant those seeds within your life, guys. So I hope that this message resonated. I hope that it brought you some clarity. It got you excited about where your life is going. As always, it's such an honor to connect with the beautiful soul who is watching this, even though my camera died and tried my life. You feel me? But my phone came through for your girl. I love you guys so freaking much. And as always, it's just an honor to share this space with you guys. It's an honor to be a part of your journey. Welcome to all of the new 200 subscribers. Yes, I seen y'all in the comment section, honey. Tori was paying attention. I love you guys. And I'm super excited. It feels so good to be back and balance within my energy. And I'm going to come with a personal video about what your girl was processing for the last year, that I really had to take that time to myself and process and pour into me, so I can in turn really stand in my power and shine my light and be and continue to be my authentic self on a whole nother fucking level. Seriously. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. I love you. Have a phenomenal day, and I will catch you on the channel. Take care.